Council voted to push our total debt to $1.4 billion after it approved several ordinances to allow it to sell bonds to pay for capital improvement and bond projects where there are cost overruns.
We first brought you this issue last night, and sure enough, it sparked a long conversation among council members today on the city's debt. Our Michael Gibson has that update for us tonight, as the city manager also explains why our utility rates are going up as well.
City Manager Peter Zanoni tells 3 News that utility rate fees are going to go up this year for probably residential, commercial, and even big industry. And that's simply because the price of everything has skyrocketed.
What we do know is the cost to run our system, the cost for labor, the cost for chemicals, the cost for materials like pipes, the cost for things like vehicles has all gone up. Everybody knows that. We've seen shocking inflation that hasn't come back down to where it was years ago.
The city manager tells us another example of sticker shock: the price of chlorine used to treat city water.
Cost for chlorine has more than doubled just from a year ago. So if we were spending $1 million for chlorine, now we're spending $2 million. That price is not coming down, industry experts tell us.
Some news reporting from KIII, which our friend from Michael Gibson had done a report on.
Councilman Gil Hernandez mentioned during the city council meeting our news story that we did on this issue on Monday night. That's when we found out that if council passed several ordinances on Tuesday, our overall city debt would jump up to $1.4 billion. Those ordinances would allow the city to issue revenue bonds and certificates of obligation, something Councilman Roland Barrera was all for.
Right. This is just to be able to obtain favorable financing.
Exactly.
At this time.
Interim City Finance Director Alma Casas went before council to explain the impact these bonds would have on the city. It was revealed that the revenue bonds would pay for capital improvement projects through low-cost loans. Those dollars would, for example, help to pay for upgrades and improvements to our wastewater, water, and gas systems without any effect on our future utility rates.
Right now, these bonds that are going to be issued, there is no rate increase.
In the end, council passed the bond measures, moving our total debt to $1.4 billion. And again, our utility rates will be going up, according to the city manager. Michael Gibson, 3 News.
And those utility rate discussions will be talked about at budget meetings coming up later in August. We will, of course, keep you updated.
And several council members also had a lot of questions about using certificates of obligation to pay for cost overruns for other city projects, including the construction of the new police academy. Councilman Everett Roy pointed out to his fellow council members questioning the move.
Let's shut the police academy down. Let's stop. Let's just go ahead and pull the bulldozers.
The new police academy is under construction along Yorktown, right next door to the Del Mar Oso Creek campus. But because of rising construction costs, the city had to come up with another $6.3 million to keep the project moving along. Now they're going to do that by issuing those certificates of obligation, which they agreed to do during the council meeting. That was to the delight of Police Chief Mike Markle there at the council meeting listening in.
It's long overdue. It's a wonderful project. And yeah, I was listening to the comments, but the council all support the new training academy. There's no doubt there. They're all very supportive of the public safety.
And as you can see here from the video shot just this evening of the construction project, things are still moving forward. Chief Markle tells 3 News that the academy should be completed next year.